Okay. Um, Gonna wait for a couple minutes. All right. Check 1, 2. Hello. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Okay, you guys can hear me. All right, guys. Um, so with this in the close now, I guess we can rank mine superhero movies that came out this year. I have watched all four. Um, Now again, well, not again, but this will be the first time I'll be saying this. Uh, if there is a superhero film that you really enjoy this year that I rank very low, um, I hope you guys just know this is my opinion. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, Number four, um, I had to go with Captain America: Brave New World. Okay, where do I even begin? Um, I feel like this film was just all over the place. Um, Harrison Ford, well, Ross becomes the president of the United States, and like everyone's been saying, Sam Wilson should not be Captain America, like in the show itself, in the Falcon, the Winter Soldier show. I feel like in this film, right? We didn't really get. I mean, we didn't really get the Red Hulk like until the very like end of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it felt like false advertisement. I feel like this movie didn't really deliver like I was hoping it would deliver. Don't get me wrong, Harrison Ford, he's a good actor. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He's a great actor. However, I just did not enjoy this film. I did not. Um, I think Captain America: Brave New World was just another copycat story. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, number three. Now I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. Superman, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four. These are my favorite superhero movies. My favorite of this year. Um, and there's a reason to it. which is why this was very tough. I'm putting this as number 3. So, at number 3 will have to be Fantastic Four. Now, Fantastic Four, I thought Fantastic Four, I think they did a wonderful job. They pretty much introduced like a lot of things in this film, like um, which child or because people been because if you've seen the trailer, uh, Sue Storm has a kid or whatever. Um, Potentially kids. I don't know. Um, well, in this film, I like how they did so well with the members of the family. Um, I would say Johnny was my favorite character. I think Johnny did a wonderful job. Well, Joseph Quinn did a wonderful job as Johnny Storm, and I hope like here soon we can get more of Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and yeah, this film I will say, and I'm not trying to spoil it because this is a non-spoil review. I will say this. I feel like this film lacks in terms of like there wasn't really a lot of action scenes. Now, I don't mind of a superhero film don't really talk about action or like action films. Now, because not every single one should be like that. But I feel like in this film, they could have done a little bit better on that, but I get why they did it because they wanted to focus on the family part of things. Reviewing the child or children in the film. Like I said, I'm not trying to spoil it. Uh, so I'm just going to say child or children when I talk about this film. Now, people are going to ask me, hey, Richard, does it leave up the hype? Um, that is a better Fantastic Four film. And I will tell you, this is honestly the best Fantastic Four film, like, since, like, I would say 2005, the 2005 one. I didn't really enjoy the 2007 and 2015 one, which everyone knows why. Um, but the thing is, this is a family type movie, and because you got the cool uncles, you got a mom, you got a dad, and yeah. So my next one, uh, my next film of things will have to be Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts. Okay. Now people may be wondering why did I put Thunderbolts over Fantastic Four? It really went in too deep on the mental health stuff, which I'm glad they did. Because you never get those type of movies, you know? You never get a superhero movie that talks about their mental health. Well, showing it, if that makes sense. And to be honest with you, I enjoyed every single moment of this film. Now, do I think. Now, I will say this. This is my favorite MCU movie of this year. And to be honest with you, it's probably my top 10. Yeah, I think it's my top 10 favorite MCU movie, to be honest with you. Um, I thought Thunderbolts was a fantastic film. The actors did so well in their roles, and yeah, I'm so excited about Doomsday because I don't know if you guys have been hearing the news. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be delayed, and I'm not really excited about that, to be honest with you. Um, I get why, because I think 2027 is a good year to release all of these Marvel content. For example, X-Men is potentially coming out in 2027. Uh, Brand New Day that is coming out. Um, and Secret Wars. So that's going to be an interesting topic. Uh, which, by the way, guys, by the way, this is just an idea. This is only an idea that I have in mind right now. Um, so with the rumors of Marvel might do a reboot, whatever, I'm thinking of doing 40 movies before Secret Wars. Think of doing 40 movies that has directly from MCU, and to react to those films. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna be doing my ranking video yet, uh, but here's what I gotta say. I think I'm gonna wait until all the movies has came out. Right currently, I'm thinking of doing a list now, um, just so I don't have to worry about it later. But I will say this, I am going to be doing all of that, and who knows, until Secret Wars, there will be 40 films that I will be reacting to or do my ranked on it. But yeah, getting away from that subject, Thunderbolts, probably my favorite MCU movie of this year, and looks like MCU is not going to have a movie until December 2026. Which is unfortunate, but I get why. Um, but anyways, number one, uh, number one is Superman. Um, okay, I love this film for a lot of reasons. One, James Gunn. James Gunn has told us multiple times that there won't be origin stories and some stuff like that about Superman, and I like that. I like that for a lot of reasons. Because one, we have seen it before with Smallville, with uh, with other Superman films. So he gave us like a brief subtitles, like what's happening currently, which I love, which I like that, and I think they should be doing that more. So, if I'm going to be honest with you, I think with this film, Marvel is looking at what they have right now, especially what's going to come out next year, which is only going to be one movie. It won't shock me if they will be releasing all the Marvel movies until 2027, because you can't have a bad movie now. You just can't. Especially what is going to be happening with DC now. Because DC, with this one movie dropping, it only means one thing. Is that that DC are trying to be a competitor to superhero films. And listen, I don't mind them doing that. I don't mind. But if Marvel wants to beat DC again, then they need to step up their game. Get rid of the bad movies that you have in your plate right now. Get rid of everything that you have on the table. Blade. Look at what the audience wants. Look at what the audience has been begging for the longest time. And that's a good film. But now, I will be saying this about Superman. There was a lot of things that I thought the movie could have been done better on. Um, I mean, look, I love the characters. I love Mr. Terrific. I love Guy Gardner. I love every single Justice Gang, what they are calling right now. Justice Gang. Yeah. And I love how they did the chemistry of Superman and Lois. I love every single minute of it. Because they did a great job. A fantastic job on that part. And I think that's what James Gunn is looking for, and is that good at films. Because he recently, from what I heard, James Gunn was really unpleased about the movie that was supposed to come out in May, which was, I think, supposed to be Sergeant Rock. But looks like it's not going to come out because the script, I think, was kind of bad. So I think they're waiting for that to get released. So I think the only DC movie that is going to be coming out of next year is going to be Supergirl and Clayface. And I know a lot of people are not a big fan of Clayface. I'm not either. However, if if James Gunn can do a wonderful job with Superman, and if he can do a wonderful job with Supergirl, I'm gonna be watching Clayface. I don't care what anybody says. I'm watching Clayface. Potentially. Potentially. But anyways, I think what this movie lacked on is I think this movie kind of lacked on some characters. Um some characters. Um I can't really name a lot on top of my head right now, um but I think Superman did a wonderful job um as bringing in new characters, bringing in superheroes that hasn't really been in DC in a big way, and I love that. That's what I care about pretty much. That's what a DC fan should be looking for, is that, or a new DC fan is looking for, is the chemistry. That is what I've been looking for a very long time. Because I feel like the DCEU, they were lacking a lot of things. Now, I get it, this is the first film. It's pretty much a safe film. Safe. I hope I'm not offending anybody when I say that, but it's a safe film only because it's written by James Gunn, it's directed by James Gunn, and the characters who was in this film did a wonderful job in their parts, and that's what I care about. So Superman takes it in the 2025 movies of this year, because I think there won't be any other superhero movies coming out this year. So, what do you guys think about this list? Is it valid? Is it good? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys have a good day, and